That was me. I don't know. Hopefully this dude answers. He should know by now we're not going to be calling from a legit number. It's going to be blocked.
Someone said Jared called me a hot.
Hello?
Hello, is this Toby?
Yeah, I'm watching you guys.
Alright, what's up, bro? I just had a quick question. Are you at your apartment with your girlfriend now?
No.
No.
No,
Alright.
we live...
What? I'm sorry, you cut out.
No, we don't live together.
Okay.
No.
So here's the deal. I would assume she has no clue we're about to call her.
No, absolutely none.
Okay. So, I'm gonna say that you checked into a psych unit, and we're just gonna take it from
Right,
there.
like... Right.
Okay. Now, is she the type to flip out easily and, like, get emotional?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's gonna flip out.
Okay. So that'll be cool. And you're watching now,
Yeah.
so I guess you'll be able to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, so let's do this.
Yeah. It's
Alright,
gonna be
peace.
great.
I picked that guy.
You did?
I handpicked that one
Yeah.
out of the list.
Alrighty, so let Joe quickly call number 2. Like, quickly. I love how it's just like, boom, right there. And that is annoying.
Hello?
Hello, is this Andrea?
Yeah?
Hi, how's it going? My name is Jim. I want to know if I could speak to you a second. This is pretty important news, so if you can get a place where I can talk to you quietly, that would be great.
Okay.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah?
Okay, well, I just want to talk to you. My name is
Who
Jim.
is this?
Hello?
Who is this?
My name is Jim. I work at the Veterans Hospital in Columbia, Missouri. And I just want to let you know that we have Toby Bachler that checked into our psych unit, and I wanted to talk to you because he has you down as a contact.
Okay. He checked in when?
He checked in, says right here, he checked in today.
He checked in today.
So, yeah, I want to speak to you. What's your relation to him?
We were engaged.
We were engaged, okay. So were you guys, like, still together, or what?
Well, we just started talking. My brother had made some accusations that he was watching child pornography, and I babysat a lot of kids, and I couldn't just dismiss the accusation, so I had ended the relationship. And I couldn't even give him the benefit of the doubt because I have too many children around me. And I told him that because he's been talking to himself a little bit, and he just don't seem like he's comfortable where, he's like real kind of distant since he came back. He's changed a lot since he came back this time.
Right. So I guess from what you said, you're kind of relieved that he checked into our psych unit.
He checks into your psych unit. Is he okay?
He seems to be alright. I mean, from what I'm not a professional, I just kind of have to deliver the news. But, his only belongings that he left like some bag, like a shopping bag. I don't know if that has
With
any...
you guys?
Well, when he came in, yes, our rules are we take all their belongings and we put them into a bucket, and then, so we separate each of our patients' belongings. And let me just look at it right now. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. There's a Ziploc bag, and the doctors here declared this as, they said it's right here marked as a human foot, and has he mentioned anything like that to you? Because I know he's a veteran, so I can't really assume.
He has a human foot?
As in his Ziploc bag as his possession. So when you spoke, did he mention if, like, being in the Navy, if he lost one or anything like that?
No, he has both his feet.
Okay, well, then we should try and find out whose this is, because right now he's under the anesthesia that we gave him. So he can't really...
He's under anesthesia.
Yes.
Have you called his mother?
I'm calling you.
Yes, you have called his mother?
You were first on his contact list.
Oh, and can I have the number where you're at?
Sure.
Am I safe? Am I safe?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to worry you. You are perfectly fine. I'm just delivering the news. Here's how it works. When they check in, we ask for the contact information of the people they want to stay in touch with, and you were first on his list. So I'm calling you to keep you posted that he's in our psych ward. So...
They're not going to release him, though, right?
Well, here's the thing. He only put you on his list. His mother that you spoke about earlier wasn't on it. So it's pretty much up to you if you want him to be released or not.
No, man, no, sir.
Okay.
If you found a human foot...
Yes, that's what he had on him when he checked in. Then we took all of his possessions away and put it in a bucket. And inside this bucket, I'm looking at it right now. It's pretty gross. It's a human foot in a Ziploc bag.
So have you called the police?
No, we work in a hospital. Do you understand?
If he has a human foot in his pocket, do you not think that he murdered somebody?
Well, that's why we're calling you. We're trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, you know, and we're trying to talk to the people that are closest to him. So, from what you've seen around him, do you think he's the type of person that would kill
He's been showing very psychotic behaviors. He threatened to shoot me less than a month ago.
And did you
He
report
asked
this
how
to
I
anybody?
would feel if I was killed. I called the Warrenton Police Department.
Okay. Now, before I heard like a child in the background, is that yours?
That's my son, yes.
Okay, and how old is he?
3.
Okay, 3 years old. I just need to take down as much information as possible because we don't know anything about him.
Yes, he's been very, very, peculiar. He's talking to himself. He scared me, is why I ended the relationship, because I didn't know what he was capable of, and I couldn't expose my son to it because I thought he was dangerous.
Okay. And you guys don't live together, I would assume?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. You, just so you know, you're not...
Can I have a telephone number where you're at, please?
Sure. Do you have a pen? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Area code 36 2 0 2.
Okay.
If you get it and you call,
I'm here for the next 3 or so hours, but that's in case we get disconnected. For now, just keep, because we know nothing about this man. You know what I mean?
Okay, you're not going to release him, right?
Well, here's the deal. It is actually up to the people he wrote down on the contact list, and he only wrote you. So, from what you've experienced, how long do you think we should keep him in here?
Until you find out where the foot came from.
until we found out where. And he hasn't mentioned anything to you about him missing a foot or killing anybody or anything like that.
He's been watching snuff films with my brother.
Snuff films? What does that mean?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Which is where they rape the women and kill them.
And you haven't reported this to the police at all?
Yes, I reported it to the police.
And what have they said about that?
They've been investigating him undercover without him knowing about it.
Okay.
Because of the accusations of child pornography and what have you.
Sure, just give me one more second. I'm gonna put this phone down and speak to my supervisor.
Okay.
And let him know about all this information.
Okay, sir. You're not going to disconnect us, though, right?
No, I'm just putting the phone right down. Oh, okay, okay. So I just spoke to my supervisor. I filled him in on everything. So this is pretty extreme from what you're telling me. We don't get many patients like this. How long have
He's
you?
very bizarre right now. I was scared of him, and I was scared for myself and for my son.
Right.
Is why I ended
So
the relationship.
So he was normal at one point, right?
Years ago, like a year ago, he went to the desert and he came back, and it was just like he was talking to himself. I would be sitting there, we'd be right in the middle of a conversation, and all of a sudden he'd be looking off like almost as if he was schizophrenic and somebody was talking to him. Like, and I'd say, Toby, 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 and then you could see him gather his thoughts and come back to where, we were.
Let's see. Well, here's the process, the rehabilitation process that he's about to go under in the next 24 hours. I'm going to discuss that with you. And if it's all right with you, since you're the only contact that he has given us, if you say, no, don't do that, we won't. And if you say, okay, then we will start the rehabilitation process with him.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what we do. When the patient first wakes up, which that's when we start the process. So let's just say he wakes up in 5 hours, that's when we'll start, doesn't matter what time it is. He's going to wake up. We are going to take him into what we call solitary. So he's going to be isolated by himself.
Right.
Okay. We are going to give him 3 objects and 3 objects only. Now listen carefully because these objects have significant meaning to the person's personality. We are giving them 1, a baseball bat, but it's fake. It's a very light bat, like a wiffle bat, but lighter, if you can picture that. But it looks like a real-sized bat. Next to that is going to be a bouncy ball. Next to that is a blue stuffed animal. Now, based on which object they pick up first, that is a significant, reading on their personality.
Okay.
Okay? So, let's just say he picks up the bat. That would mean that he is very violent. If he picks up the bouncy ball, that means he does not know where he's going in life. And he picks up the teddy bear, that means he's generally a calm person, from what we've seen.
Right.
Right? So after that, we sit them in a room. Okay?
Okay.
With other people, and they discuss while they're there. Okay? You don't need to take notes, but I'm just making sure you understand. And then we start the
What are you going to do with the foot, though?
Well, we're sending that to the police.
Are you turning the foot over to the police?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to do.
Hello?
I'm
Hello?
still here. I'm still here. I did not hang up on you.
Okay, I'm scared. I'm scared for my safety and the safety of my son.
But he's under our care, and we won't do anything unless you tell us to.
Okay, but I'm scared because he told me that he carries a loaded gun, and he made the statement that he sat out there 1,000 times with his loaded gun in his mouth, but he's too much of a pussy to pull the trigger.
And how?
And he walks around with a loaded gun in his pocket.
Wow.
Yeah, he always carries a 9 in his pocket, a loaded 9mm in his pocket, and I'm scared.
And you know that's illegal, right?
I don't know. I know.
It is.
I know that it scares me, that he has scared me.
Well, here's what I recommend. I recommend that you report everything, because that's dangerous.
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you hold on 1 second?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Are you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay. Can you do me a favor and just hold on for 1 second?
I will hold.
Thank you. Wow. For those of you that are like, what? We had to hang up on her because that was getting a little on the personal side.
Holy shit.
Holy Jesus. And we just spoke to that guy.
Why don't we call him back?
Let's not. Just to be perfectly honest with you, let's not. Wow. And apparently this dude was watching. So Toby, I would come up with some explanation for everything that she is talking about. Wow. Let's not post this video anywhere else. I'm Jared.